So the body is just like an electric device. It requires power from the outside to make it work. See? So the illusion is that my body is just moving all on its own. See? See the illusion? See, it looks like my body's just, it looks like this body's just moving all on its own, doesn't it? But no. There has to be life flowing into it. There has to be power flowing into it from the outside. See? Just like an electronic device. See, so the life that's flowing into my body is what's moving this body. That's what's letting this body move. See, it's not moving all by itself. See, the illusion is that my body's just moving all by itself. It's not, but it looks like it. It looks like it is. It looks like it's moving all by itself. But see, that's just not true. Just because it looks like that doesn't mean that's how it is. So I'm trying to emphasize this point in this video about the electronic device kind of thing. Like that metaphor, that analogy. So the body is just like an electronic device because it requires power or life coming from the outside so that it can work. See, this cell phone that I'm using, this cell phone right here, it requires power from the outside. See, so it's not, you know, just like the body. It requires power or life, whatever you want to call it. I want to be more accurate and call it life, because that's what it all is. But so again, the body it requires life from the outside to flow into it, just like how an electronic device requires power from the outside to flow into it to make it work. It's just like that. See, obviously my body can't move on its own without air, water, food, but that's all life. People just call it oxygen, or they call it water, or they call it food, but really it's just all life. It's all life flowing into these bodies. So the same life that's in a tree is the same life that's in whatever body is watching, or the same life that's in a tree is the same life that's in your body and my body. The same life that's in a bug on the ground. See, so this life, it's coming from everywhere. It's coming from everywhere. So when the body dies, that life that was flowing into it, that we are, is still just everywhere when the body dies. See? It's just a device. It's like a costume, it's like a device, but really it's all just life. It's all just life. Life energy. But I don't want to call it energy, because what it really is life. So anyway, like, this is pretty much proof of immortality. I mean, so this is my favorite metaphor that I've been using lately. about the electronic device, because I mean, this metaphor really makes it obvious. I mean, a body cannot just move on its own. See, the illusion is that this body is moving all on its own. It looks like it is, doesn't it? It looks like this body is just, just moving all on its own without any. I mean, what the fuck? You see why I keep saying it's fucking illusions? But no. It looks like this body is just moving all on its own. But no, it has to have life flowing into it. Just like an electronic device. It has to have power flowing into it so that it can be animated, so that it can work, so that it can move. See? That's my favorite metaphor now. Electronic device. It's like an electronic device. The body is like an electronic device. There's even electricity in here. There's even electricity. I mean, could it be more obvious? So, I mean, it couldn't be more obvious when I explain it like this, right? So yeah, it's really awesome, right? It's really awesome. So yeah, it's just like an electronic device. The body is just like an electronic device. I'm repeating myself because, I mean, this is my favorite metaphor now that I'm using to describe how we are life and we are immortal. See, it's like when the body dies, it's just like when a phone dies. Like, it's not. See, all of reality is alive. It's all moving all the time. But like when a phone dies, that Wi-Fi is still there, or the power is still around. It's just not going into the phone. See? So when you die, your life is still around. It's just not well, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, it's just like an electronic device. So like, yeah, I mean, it requires, the body, just like an electronic device, requires power coming from the outside to work. See, the illusion is that my body's just moving all on its own. It's not. But see, it looks like my body is just moving all on its own, all by itself. No. It requires life flowing into it for my body to move. Just like a cell phone, it requires power from the outside to move. I mean, this is just obvious. This is just totally obvious now, isn't it? Isn't this totally obvious now? Now you can like quit worrying so much. I have other details about reality on my YouTube channel. But this metaphor that I'm using in this video, this should get you really far. This should get you really far. I mean, now that it's obvious, it should be obvious to you. Now that it's obvious to you, now are you going to be all spiritual and shit? Now are you gonna? I mean, I just made it fucking obvious as fuck. I made it obvious as fuck that you're not only the body. I just made it so damn obvious that you're not only the body, you know?